1 second. My earbuds are underneath my costume, so I can't really function with them the way I normally do. But don't worry, guys, it's me under here. Alright, first thing we normally do is to get a mic check going and make sure that everyone's good. So Alex, just babble on about some stuff so we can get the mic check going.
Oh, there's so many things that I could babble on about. This is quite dangerous. Did you know that an octopus is so flexible that it could go in through your mouth, all the way down, all the way through your intestines, and then out your butthole in one piece?
I think I kind of did know that. Alright, Troy says we're good, but also we gotta hydrate.
Okay. Air water.
I do too. Yeah, and I'm drinking through my mask. Well, drinking through my hood.
Oh no, my babies. There we go. Sorry.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Halloween episode. Well, Halloween episode 2.0. Last time we did a Halloween episode, we had Psychotic Gamer on the show. And now this time, we got a new guest. So, before I say anything, I'd like to say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the fellow pokeNERDS of the world, welcome to the pokeNERDS Incorporated podcast, a Pokemon exclusive podcast just for us pokeNERDS to sit down, relax, and get to know other fellow Pokemon content creators in the Pokemon community. I am your host, your man Spence from the Poké Network. And ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know the guest of honor for tonight, allow me to introduce you to her. She is the second guest to be based from the UK. She's a shiny hunter, mostly a nuzlocker, and on top of that, a lover of rats and dragons and everything else in between. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, DragonsRageAlexx.
Oh my god, did you just call my children rats?
Well, to be fair, it's kind of etched into my memory thanks to an old acquaintance of mine. So I apologize for calling them.
Don't listen to him, babies. He doesn't mean it.
I mean it in good faith.
No, it's all good. Hey everyone, I'm Alex. I am based in the UK. And thank you very much for that. That was a really nice little opening, little introduction. I'm like blushing a little bit. Oh my god.
Well, I try to do the best I can for my guests, so. But yeah, guys. As you guys can see, this is the second. It's amazing we've actually gone to 2 Halloween episodes, but this is the second Halloween episode. Last Halloween, you saw me in my Neo cosplay. This time, I am a dark knight, a dark hooded knight. While Alex on her end is a Morpeko.
I am Crazy Morpeko Lady, yes. I did have another idea for a costume, but it was like super last minute, and I already put this hat on, so I was like, okay, we're going full crazy.
Yeah, and also bear with me because Spence and Alex, yo, Christina, what's up? But yeah, bear with me in a little while because this hood's a little hot, so bear with me if things get a little hot under the cover and I need to turn a fan on. Have us. Astro, welcome into the stream. Welcome to the podcast. Everybody, welcome into the show. So yeah, guys, I actually kid you not. It's harder for me to see out of this than it is my sunglasses. I kid you not. It's a little bit harder for me to see out of this than it is my sunglasses. You'd think the opposite, but no. All right, let me roll up to here.
Hello, Astro. Oh, that's well cute. Oh, hello everyone else as well. Sorry, that was really rude of me. I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry.
Nah, no worries. But anyway, Alex, you ready to start the show?
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right, so the first thing I like to give the guests to do is to give yourself a basic intro about yourself. What types of content you produce, when you got started, and just a retrospective on how your journey's progressed. So, Alex, you have the floor.
Excellent. First of all, everyone, I promise I'll not cry under the pressure. In fact, no, I can't promise that. I might cry. Sorry, that was so dumb.
You're fine.
So as you said before, I started off doing a lot of shiny hunting, and then I thought this is getting a bit boring. I'm gonna crack on and try something new. So I did some randomizing Nuzlockes. Found out I'm actually really rubbish at them, but they're a lot of fun because of something completely different. And people like watching me Astro. They like watching me fail, so I can definitely bring that content, which is brilliant. I started streaming about 3 years ago, something like that. I think it was about 3 years ago. So I'm still somewhat new to it. And I started streaming pretty genuinely just to make friends, a little bit of a hobby. If I made a bit of money from it, mint. If not, didn't matter because I've made so many friends doing it. It's amazing. And I didn't necessarily have a goal as such at first. Like I say, I just wanted to make friends and do something with my time. But now that I've started progressing a bit, I think it would be really cool to, hit like over 1,000 followers or something like that. That'd be really cool. And like collab with other streamers and yeah, I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, like when I first I on a one-off when I was talking to my buddy John, Power Punch Plays, the OG guest. I was babbling. He told me to do like a 24-hour stream, and I was at a point where like, nah, I'm not gonna be doing that. And I'm like, I'm not doing no 24-hour stream until I get like 1,000 followers. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And I said, let's do that. And I did. I did a 1,000 follower 24-hour celebration. Oh, it looks like we got a question from the chat. What is y'all's least favorite type? Try. That's one of the talking points. So go ahead and refund your points.
No, I know Power as well. Obviously, I don't know them as much as yourself, but hang out in the streams and stuff. And he's a super cool guy. I think I actually remember was I knocking about then when you hit your 1,000 followers and you did a 24-hour stream?
That was my 2K follower celebration.
Take 2K even. Sorry. I think
Yeah,
I was there.
I don't think so. You didn't know me under my original username.
All right, my bad. Sorry, my memory is really terrible. I know you hit a goal recently.
Yeah, before I went on hiatus, I hit 2K followers in like at the beginning of January, and I did a 24-hour stream mid March.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Try refund your own points. I know you can do that, but anyway.
That shiny Darkrai as well. That was mint. I remember that. That was
yeah.
good.
Yeah, for how bad that was. I mean, at the same time, it was just as epic.
Yes, definitely.
But like, did you have any inspiration to start like hitting that like button for the first time? Like, are there any people you like to like give respect to or give props to in order to in terms of having them give you the inspiration to hit that live button?
Absolutely. Two of them are quite big YouTubers. You might know them. I don't know if some people in chat might know them. Game Boy Luke and Patters.
Of course, I actually mention him on every podcast.
Yeah, honestly, I adore them videos that they make, and I love the live streams. And I thought, you know what, why not just give it a go? And I was quite lucky actually at the last Europe Championships Pokemon this year even, sorry, in August. I met both of them, and I fangirled so bad. I fangirled really bad.
I'm uber jealous because I want to meet one. I want to meet one of my YouTube heroes so bad, so bad.
Actually, oh no, my child. What's that? You just go on there. This might upset you. I'm not sure, but I also managed to get Game Boy Luke's autograph.
Sick.
I got that, and this is gonna sound like a super duper stalker of me, and Manectric Max can actually back me up on this because they were there. We were sat down and we were watching the Pokemon Unite stuff, and I recognised the back of his head. You don't see the backs of the heads in the YouTube videos. I don't know how I did it, but I was like, that's Game Boy Luke. I'm telling you right now, that's Game Boy Luke. And then he turned around and I was like, I told you it was Game Boy Luke, that's him. So yeah, that was a dark moment, that.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Had to be done.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, first off, this is my face for people who come from Alex's realm of the world who don't know who I am.
Oh God, it's so beautiful.
Trust me, beautiful should not be how someone describes my face.
That's so mean. You should be nice to yourself. You are beautiful.
I've had body issues for a while now. I've only just recently been able to say I'm handsome and accept it. So I'll put it that way. Okay. But anyway, you guys are here, so you guys know my channel. But my name is Spence. This is the Poké Network. I'm variety Pokemon streaming. I stream pretty much any type of Pokemon content you can think of. I do challenge runs. I do shiny hunting. I do playthroughs. I play fan games. I play ROMs, and of course I'm a podcast host. So we got that rolling for me. I started my Twitch journey in June 2020 during the peak of the pandemic, and I invested a little money into my first startup PC, and I gotta give credit where credit's due to M&J TV in terms of getting me a start, because not only was I a major fan of him pretty much since I was a kid, well, since I was a teenager at least, I actually emailed him asking if he was willing to give me any advice on what to do to do the startup, and to my surprise, he actually responded. But this was before he hit 1 million followers and whatnot, but even so, he's a very, very humble guy. I swear, if I could just getting into a VC with him at one point, that'd be heaven for me. I'd love that.
I mean, you can always go down the stalker route.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, he only recently, I actually commented on one of his videos, and he ranted about the Pokeball Plus, and I commented on one of his videos saying that's the exact reason I never bought it. Thanks for the laugh, and he actually hearted my response. So that was a little bit. So I did fanboy a little bit.
No, I feel that. It's like such a small thing, but it's like to yourself, like as like someone who's a fan of them, you're just like, it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah. But yeah, I started out mainly just shiny hunting. I streamed for a few months, and I was kind of being turned down by how things were going with my channel. So I was like, I'll just leave for a little bit. So I didn't stream for about another month, and then when I came back, I did a surprise / wonderlock in Shield, and that kind of got the ball rolling for getting my content flow back into going. Yeah. And then crap. So the one time I actually touched those things, and it actually works. But anyway, that got me back into. Oh, hold on. Off-topic question, if I may, for both. What's y'all's favorite music artist? I mean, yeah, it's a little off-topic, but I can answer that. My artist is Nickelback, and last year I saw them in concert for the first time in my life, and I actually saw Brantley Gilbert during that same concert, and he nearly blew the fucking roof off the building, because he had like 6 bass guitarists on stage with him, and they all nearly just tried to blow our eardrums out before Nickelback even got a chance to get on stage.
Jeez, oh my god.
So yeah.
So I don't think I necessarily have a favorite artist, because I'm not too big into music enough to be like, oh my god, I love these guys. But I can tell you a genre, I like a lot of like trance and like dance music, stuff like that. Stuff that's like, like club music, I guess, rave music, that sort of stuff. Swedish House Mafia. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. Or I actually really like listening to the Minecraft soundtrack. There's like a bit of a difference there.
I mean, I listen to Pokemon soundtracks all the time.
They're really good though, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I like the remixes as well.
One thing I love about the soundtrack of Gen 8 is specifically the Wild Area 2 theme with the bagpipe sounding soundtrack. Like, every time that one plays, it just hits different, and it's like the bagpipes of Galar are calling me. I know, I say it every time.
I think that's sort of like the stuff my mum's into, sort of that stuff, like Indian rock.
That's cool. Okay, so where was I?
You were talking about your content.
Yeah. So, I wasn't really progressing much for like 6 months, and then finally I figured out some tricks of the trade, and then I figured out how to properly, I guess network with other people, and I finally got affiliated in 2020, at the beginning of 2021, and ever since then it's just snowballed to where we are today. But yeah.
I mean, I think it only takes really just that one stream, and then you can just like blow up from that, and like the progression just builds up and builds. It snowballs, doesn't it? And it gets faster and faster. And you've absolutely fucking smashed it, mate. Honestly, you're doing so well.
Yeah, I really did. I'll be brutally honest when I say this, and I'll admit that for pretty much like the end of 2022, and then at the end of 2023, and then in the time I streamed at the beginning of 2024, my heart wasn't so much into it as it used to be. And that's my fault, because I let my mental health degrade to a point where I was using my content creation as a distraction. But at the same time, my hiatus had to happen, because if I didn't do that and fix myself, I wouldn't have come back to this in any capacity. So again, I just gotta thank my fellow nerds and my fellow creators for, being accepting for me coming back to what I love.
Absolutely, we missed you.
Yeah, trust me, I missed you guys too.
But you're back now, and that's the important thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, damn it, my baby again. I'm so sorry. Please don't report me.
Yeah, no worries. All right. So you and I talked a little bit before we started, and you said you definitely had a story to the origin of your channel name. So, oh my god, that emote's almost placed perfectly. I don't know what that was, but it was almost placed perfectly.
I'm gonna quick look at it. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, that's well cute. Oh, I love emotes.
Oh my god, that is cute.
It's so cute.
All right, so you said you had a story to your channel name, so let's hear it.
So I used to follow and watch a YouTuber called Faint Attacks, and he's from the UK, and he was sort of mates with like Game Boy Luke and Patters and that, and that's how I found him. And I thought, oh right, he's got like a Pokemon move as his name. That's sick. Like I like that. At the time it was different. Like not a lot of people did that. And then I thought, all right, I'm going through names. Like this is okay. This is okay. And I thought, you know what? Love dragon type Pokemon. Dragon's Rage is a sick move. It's also super cheesy, and everyone knows it, obviously, and just thought Dragon's Rage, chuck my name on the end of it. Bing bong, here I am.
Bing bong, here I am.
Yeah. And I say it works on 2 levels as well, because it's the dragon move, and I also really like dragons. And I have a lot of rage, so there we go, double meaning.
Double meaning, yeah.
Double meaning. All from that YouTuber, but I don't think he does content as much anymore, which is kind of sad. But hey ho.
Yeah.
Where did you get? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I also like to note this is you're the second person that has like their name themed off of dragons, because I have my friend and CRO of pokeNERDS Inc. Dragon Tamer Tom. And now I got DragonsRageAlexx, so it's like, why are all the good people named after dragons from different countries? I guess the United States. I guess the United States doesn't like dragons as much as Canada and the UK.
Very possible, very possible. But you know what? It's okay. We all repping out here. We got it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's all good vibes. Yeah. I know we got you, Pat. I know we got you.
Hell yeah, another dragon person. Let's go, Pat.
All right, so you don't know this, but the Poké Network is not my original username.
Okay. I mean, DragonsRageAlexx is not my original username either.
Well, in terms of like my streaming career, it has like people knew me under this name until there are only a good handful of people that know me under this name before I transitioned to my current name.
Okay.
And I met you afterwards, so you don't know this. My original username was pokeNERDS.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So here's the story behind that. So when I knew I wanted to be a Pokemon content creator, so I wanted Poké to be my username so people could identify me as a Pokemon streamer. So I decided to go with Poké. Network came from college because when I was in college, I got a degree in business, and I don't know how much you know about business courses in college, but there is a lot of group projects with that, a lot of them. So I had to network with a lot of people between classes. So network, pokeNERDS. I was like, this has a nice little ring to it. So went to typing into Twitch, taken. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So I didn't think of V at the moment because I thought it was just a too generic thing. So I put S in front of there because S is my first initial because my legal name is Spencer. So I just put S in there. But the problem is I don't like using underscores, and Twitch doesn't allow you to use hyphens. So you can imagine how many people mispronounce my name because the S and the P in my name were right next to each other.
Rare. Yeah.
I was called Spoke, Spokey, S-Poke, Spoken, S-Poke Network. I mean, just a variety of mispronunciations. It just got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm done. So at the beginning of 2022, no, at the beginning of 2023, I officially rebranded, and it's been I think it's been a positive change ever since.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because I think, to be honest, if I saw that in my chat, I very possibly would have called you Spoke or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, even people that were like high end on Pokemon mispronounced my name. There's one person in particular I like to mention who mispronounced my name. He's not a Pokemon streamer, but he's a cosplay streamer. He's a pretty big guy now these days. The Raven Armed. Every time he called me Spoke, I'm like grinding my teeth and just like I'm going mad. But yeah, that's where my name comes from. That's where my name comes from.
Cool, interesting. My name, so streaming, it's always been this, but I did have my name before was my first and my surname, so I am called Alex, but I'm not going to chuck my surname out there. So then I thought, I'm on the internet, and if I'm going to start streaming, I shouldn't really have my full name on here, so that's another reason I changed it as well.
Yeah, I hear you.
And also, there's no 2 X's in my... So it was DragonsRageAlexx with 1 X, then someone... It was on a birthday stream a couple of years ago. Someone donated some bits and said change it to BootyRageAlexx. So I was BootyRageAlexx for a little bit. And then, obviously, changing your name back, you have to wait so long for your original to come back. And I couldn't be arsed waiting 6 months or whatever. So I was like, right, fuck it, I'll just have 2 X's on the end of my name. So that's more of that story as well.
I see, I gotcha.
I'm surprised they let me have Booty Rage, to be honest, and I didn't get banned for that. But
one of my past guests, oh snap, it's Brit. She got banned for her previous username because it was like Brit, like something Brit, something Brittany, something bitch or something like that. That got her banned initially, but then Yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to go back to the archives to remember the exact name, but Brittany and bitch were in her username, and that got her canned. But she came back. But
yeah.
But anyway, why don't we get into nitty-gritty details on what makes you a pokeNERD? So let's hear it.
Oh my goodness!
So I can just guess, but why is Morpeko your favorite?
Oh, do you know what? He's just a cute little guy that's angry and hungry all the time, and it just really resonates with me because I'm angry and hungry all the time. You know, he's just a cute little guy. You just look. I don't understand how people can't love him, but then I guess what someone else's favorite Pokemon I might not necessarily like. So I get it, but he's so cute, and I love him.
Well, an old friend. Well, a guy that I used to know, he brutally despises Morpeko because his favorite Pokemon is Luxray, and Morpeko got the electric dark type, not Luxray.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people don't like him as well because it's just a Pikachu clone, but I don't care.
I mean, Morpeko definitely isn't the most generic Pikachu clone because because the ability makes it unique and the move makes it unique. They've definitely tried to improve on their Pikachu clones since pretty much since Gen 6, to be honest.
Definitely, yes. I don't like any of the other Pikachu clones. I don't. I did a stream a little bit ago, and it was like a tier list of like the most kickable Pokemon, and I think pretty much every Pikachu clone I'd absolutely pelt to the moon. No, don't regret it.
I won't regret it either. Well, I can't show you guys today because I'm in costume, but I did finally start my favorite Pokemon of all time, Obstagoon tattoo. So Obstagoon is my favorite. I can't show you guys I can't show you guys tattoo because I can't take off the costume. But there's a couple of reasons why it's my favorite. So first thing is design. It basically jumped into my top 10 the second it was introduced because I'm a big rock and roll fan. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Kiss, I'm just like the fact that it was inspired by a member of Kiss, which is Gene Simmons, aka the Demon, which is why I call Obstagoon Demon. But the fact that it's a dark type just makes it even cooler for me because I'm a big fan of dark types. We'll talk on that later. Let's see, using it. When I finally got to use in Sword and Shield, I was blown away by how powerful this thing can set up. Guts, Flame Orb, Facade, it is wrecking everything in sight. And let's not forget Obstruct. That move makes it severely OP. God, I love that move. I am Huh?
No, sorry. I was say you're like proper going on like about its movesets, its powerful setup, and I'm just like, just a cute little boy. That's why I love him.
Well, on top of that, there's one other thing, which is actually what I was about to talk to you about. I bring up Patters every show because he used to use Darkrai as like a co-mascot for a while, so I didn't want to use... At the time when I started Twitch streaming, Darkrai was my favorite Pokemon, not Obstagoon. So, who is that? It's Otto. What's up? So, Obstagoon... yeah, where was I? Darkrai was my favorite Pokemon before I started streaming, and I decided to use Obstagoon as my mascot because no one else was using it at the time. So I went with it, I rolled with it, and now pretty much anyone who knows me recognizes me as like that Obstagoon guy, at the very least. They recognize me as that guy that really loves Obstagoon. And I don't mind that one bit. I'm still fucking pissed that that they didn't put Galarian they didn't put Hoenn and Zigzagoon and Linoon in the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, so I can't get Obstagoon. It's locked in Gen 8.
Yeah, it was a bit weird that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
Still pissed.
what do you make of it shiny then?
Oh, I love it. I love it shiny. It's not my favorite shiny in the world, but it is one of my favorites.
Yeah, definitely. So we both have a favorite Pokemon is from the same generation, and they're both dark types.
Indeed, we do.
Crazy.
Yeah, people would think because people would think by your namesake, your favorite Pokemon would be a Dragon type, but nope, it's a little. I'm not gonna say rat out of respect, but
it was Garchomp for ages, but we've we've had opinions on that. Actually, because we're on a dark stream, I can do this.
Oh, that's a reversible cap?
There we go.
Oh, man, that's cool.
That's way more fitting, isn't it?
Yeah, especially the sheer fact that I'm wearing a dark hood.
Oh, it's spooky as well. Oh, we should have done that for the picture. I'm so dumb.
That's fine.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Halloween. That's my favorite Halloween and Christmas film. That.
What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this?
I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this?
What's this?
There we go.
All right.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was cute. All right. What is your favorite shiny Pokemon and why?
But it's not Garchomp. I can tell you that. Which makes me sad because he should have such a cool shiny and he doesn't.
Agreed.
My favorite shiny. I really love Ho-Oh. And I know that's a super basic one.
You're the first one that's ever said Ho-Oh.
Really?
Yeah, out of the... I've interviewed almost 30 people and you're the only one that said Ho-Oh.
Well, I'm going to stick with that then. Ho-Oh shiny is just beautiful. I love it. It's stunning.
Have you shiny hunted and got it?
Yes, I've done it in Dynamax Adventures. I have done it in another game. Can't think what it is. I want to say Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I'm currently doing it in Heart Gold.
Ooh, you're going full odds.
Oh hell yeah! I've done full odds hunts. Not as often as like the recent games where they're a bit lower and a bit easier, but yeah, I do like me a challenge.
I'm currently doing a DTQ in Black 2, and I'm 145 hours logged into it, and I have yet to find one of my other targets.
What's the other target?
I'm trying to find a Zubat in the sewers.
Excellent.
Yeah. I faced twice on Rattatas that got KO'd by my partner, but still, no bats.
No bats. Do you know how many encounters you're on?
I'm not counting those. When I do off-screen hunts, I never count.
Fair. No, that's fair. You'd go insane, to be honest. I think I was shiny hunting for type null years and years ago, and I must have been doing it on and off for maybe a year. Didn't get it, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going insane.
Yeah, I was doing off-screen Celebi for on and off for a couple of years, very seldomly. But when I came back to streaming, I wound up fighting two of those little bastards.
Sod's law, innit?
Yeah, and guess what? Both of those, I got both of them within 500 resets. Each.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah,
that hurts.
The first one was like at like 360 something, and then the other one was like 100 resets after that off screen.
Wow. It's like you feel really good because you're like, yes, I finally got this, but also like, wow, it was just.
Yeah,
hurt.
I know. So my favorite shiny is not Obstagoon because, like I said, reasons. But my favorite shiny is a combination of red, blue, black, and gray, and it's Greninja.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Greninja is also my second favorite Pokemon of all time. So it's shiny. Like, if Greninja's shiny wasn't as epic as it is, I would have said Rayquaza because I'm a Gen 3 baby, and
Yeah.
I can't resist the Black Dragon. I can't.
Nah, Razquaza is sick as fuck.
Yeah, so, and fun fact, I shiny hunted Froakie in Scarlet and Violet when it was available, when it was first available, and I choked on water finding it. I kid you not.
Oh my god.
I kid you not. I was taking a sip of water, then the shiny popped up through an egg, and I choked on water because I didn't want to do, because I just thought I was going to swallow the water and scream instead of one of those typical reactions. So yeah,
it was meant to be.
Yeah, it was meant to be. I love my goth frog. I actually have Greninja themed merchandise over here. I actually have a Greninja hood I wear a lot.
That is amazing. I love that.
I also have a 3 foot tall Greninja plushie on my bed.
Oh my god. 3
Yeah,
foot is tall as well. That's like that tall.
Yeah, it was a gift from my sister, and before I got Demon, I used to sleep with it.
Does it not spook you in the middle of the night sometimes if it's just there and you turn over and you're like, oh shit, forgot that was
Look,
there.
hey, if you want me to be brutally honest, my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law sleep in the same bed, but they both cuddle up with Pokemon plushies. So it's not just me.
No, I'm just saying, like, because I've got Squirtle there. Like, if I turn over, sometimes I'm like, shit, forgot that existed.
Hey, if it's not a body pillow, it's a Pokemon plush. What are we gonna do?
True.
All right, so why did Dragon wind up being your favorite type?
See, this is a very good question, but it's also quite tricky because the thing is, obviously, I do really love Dragon types, but I also really love fighting types as well. Which Morpeko is neither of those types. Yeah, it's my favorite Pokemon. Wild. Dragons are just cool as fuck, though, aren't they? Like, they're just sick. And I don't. Are there any Dragon Pokemon I don't like?
Hydrate.
I
already did. For
don't you dare. In fact, I'm just gonna pull up a dead quick list because I can't think of the top of my head if there's any Dragon types I actually don't like.
Well, believe it or not, my least favorite Pokemon is a Dark type, which I will explain why it is. And don't worry, it's not Morpeko.
Oh no, hey, if it's not your favorite, I totally understand. I am not judging. I think just look at them all. They're all really cool. Like, they're just so fierce and like, except Tatsugiri, actually, that's not that scary.
And Drampa, and Gumi, and Sliggoo.
Oh, do you know what? I actually really don't like Drampa either. Oh. But, like, and Executor. Why are you a dragon? He should not be a dragon type. What is that?
No, it should not.
Literally. But I don't know, they're just all like big beasts and like, and scary and ferocious and just spiky and cool. And fighting types I really love because I quite like a good scrap. I like fighting.
Well, you like to fight, eh?
Oh yeah, well, you know, doing karate and everything, I like to fight.
Oh yeah, I even saw the I keep forgetting what the dojo uniform thing. What did you call that?
Oh, Magi.
Yeah, the Magi. I keep forgetting what it's called, but you did show me that before we began.
I do, and I also have, just to prove to everyone. Look at that. There we go.
Sweet Lord, don't get on the DragonsRageAlexx backside.
I got 2. Ooh. So yeah.
Holy hell!
I do like me a good fight, but no one will fight me. I don't know why. Weird. Anyway. So yeah, I like dragons because they're like big old beasties and they're really cool. But I also do you know what? One of my other favorite Pokemon.
What?
I'll show you. In fact, no. Do you know what? Guess what my other favorite Pokemon is. It's completely opposite to Garchomp. See what you come up with. No one else in chat say out because Auto knows and Astro knows.
I don't know. Throw?
No, it's not a fighting type.
Then I give up. Clever. Cute little baby.
Yes, little baby! And Shroomish. I fucking love Shroomish. He's just a grumpy old man.
I actually like Shroomish. Well, Breloom, to be honest.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a really nice shiny as well. And I do really like Lotad. I love Lotad. Whimsy. Me and Whimsy, the crazy Lotad ladies. Just... I love all the little bit. I'm right. So when I was younger, you know, everyone's like, oh yeah, I love like Rayquaza, big beastie boys. And I'm like, yeah, I love all these big beasties. But now that I'm older, I like the little baby Pokemon. They're so cute. I love them.
Yeah, it's it's like the nice guy that you know, but if you piss him off, then you don't want to be anywhere near him.
Yeah, definitely. So why dark types? Obviously, I know you said it's to do with like rock and roll and stuff. But did you have a favorite type before that?
No, to be honest, I think for a while fire was my favorite type. This is actually the first time I've ever saying this, but I think for a while before I really thought about it, I really liked fire types as a kid because I kind of liked Charizard and Arcanine, you know, those guys and whatnot. Oh, we got a raid from Kel's Ducky. Yoto!
Hell yeah! Woo!
Yay, raid for the Halloween episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, Raiders. Kels, thank you so much for sharing your community with me today. And don't worry, guys, I'm just in a costume. But anyway, Raiders, welcome in. This is the pokeNERDS Inc. podcast where I'm interviewing DragonsRageAlexx today about what makes her a pokenerd and vice versa. So you're just in time for the show. We're just discussing our favorite types. And sit back, relax, enjoy the show. If you got other places to be, I totally get it. And happy you're all here. But yeah, Kels, what were you up to today? What were you going on about today?
Cute. Those emotes are cute.
Yeah. Little ducky emotes. Quack, quack, quack. But yeah, the reason I really love dark types is because I've always kind of felt similar to dark types in a way. Like personality wise, aesthetics wise, because I've always liked wearing black. I felt kind of normal using dark types, and it just kind of flowed with me, you know.
Yeah, that types are cool.
Glad to be here. We played some Genshin and Hogwarts Legacy, and thank you. Hey, absolutely no problem, Kels. Absolutely no problem. But hey, out of all the people in the world, you chose to bring your community with me, which means so much to me. So thank you so much again for the raid. It means a lot.
To be honest, I had a very similar thing with, as you were saying about fire types. I loved fire types when I was a kid as well. I guess because there wasn't as many typings, even though Dragon was a type, there was only really Dragonite, wasn't there? Whereas with your fire type, there's more. And I really liked Magmar as a kid. He's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but what really cemented dark types as my favorite was the Rise of Darkrai movie, which is the biggest reason why Darkrai was my favorite Pokemon for a long time, because of that movie. But yeah, I've always liked fire types, always liked dark types, and there's a good amount of Pokemon that take pride in being both, like Houndoom. Ah, God, I love Houndoom.
He's a good boy.
Maybe I should put him in my upcoming sleeve. See, that Obstacle tattoo was actually the start of a sleeve, or start of a half sleeve. So I'm I don't know when I'm gonna get all that done, but either way.
Nah, that'd be cool. That'd be sick.
Yeah, it would be sick.
And I can back up about what you said about your tattoo earlier. You weren't not able to show it. It looks so good. So you should definitely go over to pokeNERDS Twitter and go and have a look at that because it looks mint.
Yeah, if you go exclamation point Twitter in the chat, you can find my Twitter page, and it's my pinned comment. It's only a starting process with line work and a little shading. But other than that, I'd have a couple more sessions in place for this Obstacle tattoo. It's gonna look absolutely sick, guys. Even though it is a cover up, it's still gonna be it's still gonna be the best tattoo I've ever had.
Definitely, it looks cool.
But all right, Alex, what is your favorite Pokemon game and why? If you have one from a spin-off standpoint, go ahead and speak that. But if you just have one from the main game, you're all good.
Absolutely, Sinnoh, Platinum, Diamond Pearl Platinum, original, 100%. Fucking love Sinnoh.
The original Diamond and Pearl.
Yep. I love the Gen 4 era of Diamond Pearl Platinum and Heart Gold Soul Silver. Because when I played it as a kid, and that's I played Red, Blue, Yellow, everything before that, but Platinum and Pearl especially, like me and my brother always got the opposite games, and I got Pearl, he got Diamond. And that was the first kind of Pokemon game where I was old enough to understand things and get like properly into it, and we trade with each other. So I've got quite a lot of fond memories with Diamond Pearl. I love the artwork, the music, everything. I really like Hoenn as well. That's very close. They're like my top two games. again, for the artwork, the story, love the Pokemon, the music. You can't beat Hoenn music. The trumpets, how can you say no to the Hoenn trumpets? Like, but no, 100% easy peasy. Diamond Pearl Platinum, love it. Don't like the spin-off though, the remake even. I waited years and years and years for a remake, and then as soon as I saw the trailer, I saw it go back to 2007. Swear to God, I cried. I was like, yes, we're getting it. You know, the remake. And then they showed the games, and I was so upset because I was like, you've got Sword and Shield. It was supposed to be like Sword and Shield. It was supposed to have Sword and Shield engine. It was supposed to be good, and then you just ruined it. And it made me cry for sad reasons.
Ilka ruined it.
Yep. And I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. So, oh, hi May. Thank you for the great costume.
Hi. I can't really see. I can't really read chat good without like zooming in like this with the way this hood is. But I appreciate the compliment on our costumes. But I was drastically devastated by basically. It was just that it was like they should have incorporated some platinum elements, including the fucking distortion world, but they didn't.
Right.
Like they could have at the very least, like when you go find Giratina down at the bottom there, instead of finding Giratina first, you find the portal leading to the distortion world, and then you get the same run-in scene with finding Giratina into the distortion world, like it did the Grecius orb in Platinum. So like they could have done that, and I would have been happy, but no, they didn't.
No, there's so much they could. I understand they did it for nostalgia reasons, but at the same time, like, it's a remake. Do it with this. I say, you had Sword and Shield at the time. It would. Do you know how? I mean, there's a fan-made trailer where they did it in Sword and Shield style. It looked phenomenal. It would have been incredible. And I know. And I'm so sad. I did get the collector's Switch, and I did get the collector's games because it was Diamond and Pearl, but my heart broke that day. I lost a little piece of me.
I know. I got the collector edition Sword and Shield Switch Lite.
She's stunning. It's beautiful. This.
I love it. Beautiful. But all right. Do you have a spin-off game you like, or do you just like the main series?
Do you know what? This might be like a super duper basic one, and a lot of people probably said it. I really like Colosseum.
A lot of people tend to say they like Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness, including me.
Yeah. Good. But to be honest, I've never played Gale of Darkness. Never played it. I know. I'm doing it. Don't worry, there's going to be content. Don't worry. In the future.
Please play it. Please play it.
I will. I promise. It's like before I started streaming, May got really annoyed at this. I never played Gen 5 because I despise that generation. I don't like it. I know, I'm sorry. I know. And I know a lot of people love it. But now that I played it, I don't hate it as much. But it's still not... I would rather play Sun and Moon. And I know a lot of people hate Sun and Moon.
I didn't mind Sun and Moon. Actually, I'll get on that later. But this is then you may not like me a lot because my favorite Pokemon games are Pokemon Black 2 and White 2.
No, because that's understandable. Because I have heard they are very good games, and they again once I've just done this randomized Nuzlocke. That was my next game to play because I have heard it's very very good, and I do want to play it and experience
it is
that.
Good. Like there was a peak that Pokemon hit during the Gen 4 era, but but in terms of like story writing, they didn't have that big of a peak. Gen 5 peaked Pokemon's storytelling.
Yeah.
Tenfold over anything that's ever been done before.
And I respect it as well because it's the only generation that's introduced like over 150 new Pokemon, and I understand that and I respect that.
Yes.
It's just yeah, it's just didn't hit for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, people didn't like it back in the day because they thought it was a soft reboot for the whole series, and they just didn't like pay attention to the story, the depth, the Pokemon. They didn't pay too much mind to it. But then when Black 2 and White 2 came about, they liked it a little bit more. But as the years went on, like it's like how some games age like milk. Pokemon Gen 5 games age like wine. It got better as the opinions on it were better as the years went on.
Do you know what? Coincidentally, that's really weird because first of all, it aged like milk. That's fucking brilliant. I'm nicking that.
Go ahead.
I actually watched a video today, and it said exactly what you're saying right now. That Gen 5 was not liked at the time, but as it's grown and gone on in the years, it's one of the top gens for people, which is why I want to play it. And I think the reason I didn't enjoy it at the time was because I didn't play it at the time. So when I played Diamond Pearl, that came out 2007, and that's when I started secondary school, high school. So at that age, it was like, oh, Pokemon's not cool. You don't play Pokemon at school because you get picked on. So then I skipped that generation and kind of went straight into Gen 6. So I think that's probably why I don't have a connection with Gen 5 in a sense. I completely skipped the generation because I didn't want to get picked on at school.
Well, I didn't play my Pokemon games in school. I did it like a closet otaku.
Yeah. Well, I played them when I went to so I went to secondary school, didn't play it at all. I played it a little bit kind of in secret, which I know is so wrong and I should just have owned it, but you're at school at that time, aren't you? So I played it in college, and then I went to university, and that's when I properly picked it back up again, and I was like, this is mint. Why would I not play this after all these years? And then that's when the nerd came back, and now it's basically my entire life.
Nerd.
Yeah, it always finds you, doesn't it?
Yeah, the nerd always comes back. It always comes back at one point.
It does.
All right, let's take this roller coaster from love down to hate. So,
okay.
Your answer here is going to determine a future hunt I have to do in the future, because I don't know if you know this, but I am currently shiny hunting the least favorite Pokemon of all past pokeNERDS Inc. guests. So Your name will be added to this list, and your Pokemon will be added to this list. So what is your least favorite Pokemon and why?
Ooh. There's so many to pick from. But the first one that comes to mind is Pampor.
Pampor?
I hate all the monkeys, but Pampor especially, just because I think its evolution looks so dumb. And
so
Gen
you don't
5 as well.
So you have more hate for that little monkey than you do the fully evolved one?
All right, no, I hate the fully evolved one even more.
Okay, so Simipour.
Yeah, Simipour. Yeah, I don't. The monkeys just don't. I don't know. I hate them. They're just. I don't know. I just think they look stupid, and I hate them.
So, the Pokemon community loves to hate on Simisear more than Simipour. So you're probably the first one I've had a conversation with that's saying they hate one of the other monkeys more than Simisear.
Yeah, so I don't mind the fire one purely because it's a fire type. I still think it looks dumb, but I prefer fire over water.
I hear ya. So Simipour. That's gonna be an interesting hunt.
I think that's a full odds one, isn't it?
I have to figure that out because I need to figure out which game I can find it in. I know it's not available in Scarlet and Violet. I have to see.
You might be able to, if you've got Sun and Moon, if you can transfer it up and do Masuda for it, at least you cut your odds down.
Yeah, I need to. Like I said, I need to figure out what games. I need to see which game it's available in.
Yes, Pete, you do.
Not at all on the. It's not at all on the Switch. Oh shit! That's actually gonna make things harder for me.
I can find another one I hate. I hate a lot of things.
No. I mean, if that's the one you hate the most, I mean, yeah, that's fine. But
let me just.
Yeah, but your Pokemon's not even, like, I'm still in round 1. You're in like round 5.
Oh, excellent. So there's time. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have a quick think. I mean, I don't like Snivy either. I think Snivy's. A lot of these are going to be Gen 5. No, I'm going to stick with the monkey. I hate the monkey. I will quite happily boot that monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey. I'm just. That was good.
Yeah, I thought one of those monkeys was available in one of the Switch games, but I guess not.
So, what Pokemon do you hate the most then? This will be interesting. I don't know this.
I'll give you a hint. It's in Gen 7.
Ooh,
It's a Gen 7 Dark type.
Gen 7 Dark. Right, hang on. I got this. 7 Dark type.
Don't look it up.
No, I'm not. Look, my hands are here. There is. No, he's Ghost type. What an idiot. Dark type. Come on, use your brain. We played Dark types. I don't know. Gen 7, no.
Hey,
Does
demon.
it have a secondary typing?
Nope.
No, full Dark type. God, Gen 7, come on. Does it evolve?
Yep, fully evolved.
Struggling here. Oh my god, that's quite menacing. You look like a villain.
Yeah. Trust me, he's more villain than I am.
Oh, May said Alolan Persian.
Well, they're right.
Alolan Persian. Yeah, I get that.
There's a lot of reasons why besides design. So, as a connoisseur and lover of dark types, I'm always on the fence about how the fact that when the dark type got introduced, we didn't get a gym for it. Nor did we get a gym for it in the predecessing generations. We got Elite Four members instead, which are cool, but they're not gyms.
Very fair.
So the closest thing we got to a dark type gym leader for years was Nanu, the Kahuna of Ula Ula Island. And his ace is that stupid cat. The first dark type gym leader like person in Pokemon history. His ace is the most disgusting disgrace of Pokemon in human history, in world history. It's disgusting. Its design is hideous. Its moveset's stupid. Why does it get a good ability in Fur Coat? It's stupid. It's all stupid.
It is. Am I okay to be a massive pain in the ass and just be right back for 2 seconds to let the dog out?
Nah, you're good.
Excellent. We will carry this on. It'll be literally 2 seconds. Sorry, guys.
Nah, you're good. But yeah, I could just gripe on about why I hate Alolan Persian. So yeah, and then on top of that, back in the day, I had a friend who made me shiny hunt Alolan Persian through the Masuda method. But joke was on him, cause I got the thing in 192 eggs. So and I think while she's taking out the dog, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this fan on. I am cooking in this thing. Whew. Oop, those are my lights. Ooh. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this belt off because it keeps falling off of me. So yeah, I apologize for the fan noise, but like I said, I am cooking in this costume. Woo!
Do apologise. Have to let her out because she's a bit poorly at the moment, and I'm not dealing with a mess.
Hey, you're fine. I took the time to turn my fan on and take the belt off my costume.
Probably wise, yeah, because it's definitely getting warm in here, and I'm just wearing a hat. I don't know how you're doing it.
Yeah, I'm. If you smell when I'm cooking, it's me.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's you.
So yeah.
Alolan Persian.
Yeah. I also hate it because I said it before after you went off to the thing. One of my old friends one of my friends I used to have, he made me shiny hunt the little bastard, Alola Meowth and Masuda. So I had that going. But the joke was on it was I got 192 eggs.
Ooh, damn. At least it was over quick then.
Yeah. But yeah. Design,
Ooh,
disgrace, no, everything else in between.
Otto prefers the Alolan over the Kanto one.
And I'll respect his opinion, but I'm going to keep my own. We can agree to disagree.
Fair. I mean, at least you can tell the difference in the Alolan shiny over the Kanto one.
That indeed. Alright, so what about your least favorite shiny Pokemon and why?
See, I could go for something super basic like Gengar, Garchomp, because they don't change all that much. But, do you know what? I am actually going to say the little baby. Because it doesn't change that much either.
You're probably... It's kind of a catch-22 situation. I had Shine Patrol on the podcast, and he didn't like Gengar's shiny, even though he loved even though he loves Gengar. So I can understand where that's coming from.
But then there's also like Charcadet. I love Charcadet. I love Armorogue, and I love. I know I'm Cerulege, but it's just his eyes change. No, make Charcadet blue. Right, all of it, and then swap Armorogue and Cerulege's colours. How sick would that look? That would
that's
beautiful.
You just took the words right out of my mouth the whole time.
Yes!
Every single flipping podcast I've had, I said that every single time. I said I don't have my sunglasses on me, but I always used to say that. My frickin' like the only difference between regular me and shiny me was the fact that I had my sunglasses on.
And it's like, Latios and Latias, swap the colours. Like, you know, ones that have counterparts. Swap the colours. I don't understand how hard it is. Do you know what I mean?
I don't mind it. I don't mind Latios and Latias' shinies. I think they're really good.
Yeah, they could be better though. I like the gold. I like Latias. That's a nice one.
I kind of have a. There are some people that don't like green shines, some people that do. I'm like one of those people that kind of do.
I think some of them are good. I don't hate Latios. I don't know. But no, I will die on the Charcadet hill. I love the little baby, but Jesus, his shiny is lazy.
I know, and also what I've been saying. Like they have people who they pay to design shinies. Who the fuck got away with this?
Do you know what? I bet they turned in one day after being hungover and just went, there's a click. And then it just got signed off on it. It was just like, nah. And then they do like super sick ones like Ho-Oh. And you've got ones like Mega Gengar's sick. I like Mega Gengar. He's cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got such good ones out there. And then I said my piece.
I know. And you pretty much said my piece too.
Carvana is, to be honest, that's fair, Astro. Carvana, I do like Carvana shiny. That's a good one.
Yep, I like Carvana shiny too.
But it's like, I don't understand when they do ones like Carvana and Sharpedo, why do they change so much? Why not just stick with the palette?
I know. Why do they do that?
Dumb. That's what it is. The classic Dratini and Dragonite.
Well, to be fair, I got a lot more respect for shiny Dragonite than I used to.
How come?
I helped set 3 world records with it.
Oh, did you do the thing with Nomi?
Yep, I was in 151. I claimed the Dragonite.
That's sick! I wish I was invited to that. That would have been well cool.
I literally got invited last minute to it, so it's like I got lucky to be in it. Then I got lucky to have the Dragonite, so it's like.
That's cool. Now that's sick. You're in the Guinness World Book of Records.
All right, so what about your least favorite type? What type do you like? Wish never existed.
It used to be fairy. But I really love Cleffa. But that only got a type changing because Fairy existed. I'd say Bug, but I really love Joltik. I want to say Bug. Do you know what? I'm going to say Bug.
Well, you can have a least favorite type, but still like Pokemon that are in said typing.
Yeah. I don't really like Fairy type. Fairy... Maybe Fairy or Bug. I'm going to stick with one of them two. Maybe both.
Ow!
Agree, but yeah. Because one of my friends was doing a bug lock, and Astro... I don't know if it's Astro or if Sorrow keeps... Someone keeps suggesting it to me. Do a bug lock. Do a bug lock. No, I don't like... There's so many weaknesses. I don't like bugs. Bugs
I did. Well, I've done dark locks in a majority of the Pokemon games to this day, and which keeps reminding me I still need to complete the Omega Ruby Dark Lock, but the only thing I gotta do with it is to take down the Elite Four. So I'm just procrastinating. Yeah, and I also did an electric only run and electric only Nuzlocke in Shield, and thanks to that one, I found a newfound love for Lantern.
You know what? Yeah, I can get that because it's actually pretty good when you do DAs. I can understand that one.
Yeah, plus that thing you can pump that thing with Ice Beam, Scald, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam. It's so good.
And doesn't it get Volt Absorb as well?
Yes it does. Yes it does.
Boom. So you got pretty much an electric immunity there. That was an evil laugh. Yeah, no. I like electric types. Not just because of Morpeko, but I really love Electivire. I think he's...
Oh, man, I love Electivire. To this day, it's in my top 10.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's in my top 10. He's sick. He's cool. And I really like Electabuzz. And Elekid... I've got a little Elekid. Elekid's cute. Look at him. He's just a round boy.
You love all the baby Pokemon, don't you?
No, I hate Igglybuff.
You're not the first one on the show who said that. My friend Binary Queen Alexis hates Igglybuff.
It is stupid. I would kick that, and it would be when we did our kickable Pokemon. I would smack that, and it'd be like, I don't know if you have them in America. It'd be like a flyaway football.
Oh yeah, we got
Pokeball.
I think we got something similar to that.
Yeah, just fucking leather that thing. I hate it.
But yeah, But yeah, I actually hate dark. I hate fairy types.
You nearly said dark types then.
I first said dark, then I said elect, then now, but trust me, fairy types, I hate them.
Yeah, no, I get that.
There are fairy types I like Gardevoir, Mimikyu, Togekiss, Sylveon, and there's another one, Grimmsnarl. I like them, but just in the grand scheme of things, they added a weakness to the dark type. Damn it, dark type didn't need to be nerfed. Why did you nerf him?
And my Dragon Boys. Hell yeah. No.
Yeah, and plus, why? Now because of that, like Hydreigon is basically a fairy type's bitch.
Yes. But you did mention Grimmsnarl. I fucking love Grimmsnarl. He is like, and his shiny's sick as well.
Yes, yeah. I used the shiny one in my first playthrough of Shield.
Yeah, fucking love Grimmsnarl. He's cool.
Plus, on top of that, there are Pokemon that got the fairy type that didn't need to be fairy types, like Gramble and Snubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks to one of my former guests, Tiny Tina, it was made apparent to me that the reason they're called the reason that they're fairy types is because their Pokédex entry says they're the fairy Pokemon. I kid you not.
But they're dogs.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason they were classified as the fairy Pokemon.
Right. Yeah. No. Okay. I'm just gonna pretend that information doesn't exist because it's
Me
dumb.
too. But yeah, fairy types, they suck.
They do. Don't like them. Slurpuff, hate that thing. Spritzy, hate that. Aromatisse, hate that. I hate a lot of Pokemon. Wow.
Klefki, hate it.
Do you know what? I don't hate Klefki. It's just an alright one. It just exists.
Well, thanks to a couple of Klefkis, I lost a shiny race, so boo.
No, okay, fair. Fuck you, Klefki.
Alright, what about your least favorite Pokemon game? And this can include a main series or a spin-off game. Like the one Pokemon you hate more than anything.
One Pokemon game I hate more than any of the others. I think Gen 1's overrated. Classic thing to say. See now, I mean, I would put Gen 5 in there because I don't like the style of it. I don't like the music. I don't like the story. I don't like the characters. A lot of Pokemon that were added. But do I hate a spin-off game more than I hate Gen 5? What do you think of all the spin-off games? No, do you know what? I'm just, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say Gen 5. I don't like Black and White.
Just wait till you play Black 2, White 2, then you might change your tune.
Very possibly. But as of this moment in time, I don't hate it. It's just not my favourite, I don't... It's just not my favourite.
I hear ya.
But then again, I really don't like Scarlet and Violet. I thought they were really... The story was brilliant. I loved that. I liked having 3 separate storylines. But the game itself and the way it runs is just shite.
Everyone have said since day one that they should have pushed back the release date of Scarlet and Violet to fix the bugs. But they never did. Even with all the updates they've done, they never fixed the bugs. Even with the DLCs, they still include bugs.
Yeah. Like, just surfing on water is so laggy. It's it's a Pokemon game. It shouldn't lag. Like, why? It's ridiculous. But, yeah, I would rather have waited for it to be fixed. But hey-ho, here we are.
Yep, I fully agree with you.
What about you? What game do you not like?
X and Y.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, fair.
Yeah, X and Y has never been a staple. Like, don't get me wrong, I love our Pokemon from Gen 6. I absolutely love Greninja, but the games themselves, there's just not a lot to it. I mean, yes, it is the first 3D Pokemon game, and it's has one of the biggest Pokédexes of all the games. But the sheer fact of the matter is, the games were way too easy. It was the most hand-holding. Well, this is the start of hand-holding in Pokemon games.
Yeah.
For me. So all this hand-holding just wasn't fitted for a seasoned vet player. And on top of that, the Mega... don't get me wrong, it's not that I hate Mega Evolutions. It's just that, again, they made the game way too easy. They made it way too easy.
No, that's totally fair. I think X and Y have a special place for me just because that's the game that brought me back to Pokemon. But I
gotta hydrate.
Understand. Oh yeah. It's kind of like you say with the hand holding. Gen 7 was so bad for that.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I know. There's a lot of hand holding Gen 8, Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 9. A lot of it. Plus, let's see. What else do I not like? Oh yeah. There's so much to the map that we never got to explore. Like the desert area with all those power plant areas, we never got to explore any of that.
Yeah. And you had that whole story with the tall fella and the flower. Floette.
Yeah.
Flower. Why didn't we get to explore that a bit more?
Yeah, and to this day, that's still a Pokemon that we have yet been able to obtain. To this day.
Yes. So, with that then, how are you feeling about the new Legends game? Because it's quite clearly going to be Kalos.
Well, I'm going to play it and give it an honest review, but for now, I'm going to say that my expectations are not as high as they were for Legends Arceus.
Totally fair.
What do you say, Demon? As you bite my finger. This is just his thing. He just loves to bite the living crap out of my fingers.
Oh, there we go. In for another one.
Ow, quit biting me! Old bastard. You're gonna ruin my costume. All right. Now that that's out of the way, so upon recollection, what is the first thing that comes to mind? What is the first memory you can think of in terms of Pokemon? Your very first experience with Pokemon.
So it would be Sapphire. Would it be Sapphire? I remember me and my friend. Yeah, right. Sapphire's sick. Because like I said, I do have a big love for Hoenn and Gen 3. And I remember me and my friend. It was in primary school when I first had. Because when did that game come out? That was early 2000s, wasn't it? So I must have been about 7, maybe 8 years old when it came out. 2003, 2004, right? So I was about 8 years old. And I remember me and my friend, we used to pretend we were Pokemon and like have battles on like the playground and stuff. And I was Blaziken because I love Blaziken. And I remember I had like my school jumper, and I'd be like, oh, because obviously Blaziken has 3 fingers. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Blaziken and shit like that. You know, like Pokemon battles. But then it's very similar, playing Pokemon Yellow. And I remember always talking to my Pikachu, and it was always mad at me and hated me. I was like, why does this Pokemon not like me? Like, I'm battling with it. And then going up against Brock, obviously with an electric type at the time, I didn't understand typings. I was like, why can't I beat Brock? Why does he keep beating me? I'm so shit. And then, yeah, so... yeah, I know, right? Little 6-year-old me trying to figure out shit like that. Crazy. So yeah, I think... Yeah, that's probably the earliest. I remember sitting in my room playing on Sapphire. And I remember as well, me and my dad always went to like market stalls and car boot sales, and we'd always I'd look for Pokemon stuff, he'd look for his stuff, and there'd always be like Pokemon plushies. They had the Pokeworld magazines. I don't think they make them anymore. I get lots of cards, games. I remember getting this Charizard card. And it's worth thousands now. But obviously, dumb kid, I sold it ages ago. And oh man, yeah, I just always Pokemon stuff, and it was everywhere, and it was dead cheap. And now you go to car boot sales, and it's so expensive, like it's ridiculous. Hate it.
Yep.
It's dumb. And you could buy like consoles for pennies, pounds, you know, super cheap. And then you go now and like, oh yeah, I want 60 quid for this. I'm like, no. I'd pay you a $5. You're supposed to be stupid and sell it to me for dead cheap. What do you mean? Dummies. So yeah, anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
My first memory was anime based. I used to borrow this the VHS tape that had 3 episodes. Pokemon Shipwrecked, The Isle of the Giant Pokemon, and Tentacool and Tentacruel. Which, fun fact, is a banned episode in the United States.
It is, yes. Yeah. Is it because of 9/11?
Basically, it was a reference to 9/11.
Yeah. Was trying to sort of say that sneakily in a way to be like, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I was so mesmerized by this, like, at the time I just called it a cartoon because I didn't know it was an anime. But I was so mesmerized by the show. It was just so cool. I started watching more of it. Then as time rolled on, I learned about the cards. And to this day, I still have no idea how to play a TCG. Even with the that TCG cartoon they released on YouTube, I still don't know how to play the game. I still don't know. And I thought the Pokemon cards were so cool, and it was like this really cool thing. Then, as the years rolled on, and like you said, between 2002 2003, I played Pokemon Sapphire for the very first time. Very first Pokemon game I ever played, and I was like, this is so much fun. But I didn't actually start and complete the game because I was just going around knocking out everything with my Swampert. But first Pokemon game I started and completed was Leaf Green when I was 10, and it was just it really got the ball rolling.
Do you know what? You are quite literally unlocking so many memories for me right now.
I know.
And there was one that I actually had planned for this answer, but then I forgot, and you just reminded me of it. Before I even played Pokemon, before I knew what a Pokemon was, I went to Toys R Us, and they had like this little bin filled with, well, at the time, teddies, because you didn't call them plushies or anything.
Uh-huh.
I picked this one up and I was like, oh, this is cute. This is cool. This is a little chicken. This is brilliant. And later did I come to learn that is a Torchic, and I was like, oh, no, this is an orange chicken. This is mint. And yeah, so I think that's that would be my first Pokemon memory actually. And then, like I say, picked up Sapphire, and I was like, oh my god, this chicken's Torchic! Like, and that's why that was my favourite Pokemon for ages. So.
That was amazing.
So yeah, here we go.
All right. Now comes my favorite part of the show, the emote elaboration. So,
Emotes.
please share with me some of your best themed Pokemon themed emotes and why they're a thing, and if available, who made them. So I'm actually going to take off my hood for this so I can actually see what's on my screen.
Excellent. So what I'll do, I'll share them in chat first, just so then you can see them. I'll share the ones that I had commissioned, because there's a couple that I bought on Etsy. Right, that's commission, that one. Right, okay, there we go. So, as you can see, oh, in fact, ignore that Wooper. That was one that I got in a pack. So, the Lotad, the Morpeko with a blanket, the Sandygast, Joltik Heart, Dead Riolu, Cleffa with a knife. They were like my original ones, and then the other ones are kind of I got done later on. Lotad I love with the Banhammer because he's so angry, and how does he hold a hammer? He can't. He's got little nubs. What? Oh, my favourite one. Ooh, that's really tricky. I think I'm going to go with, because a couple of them have got a little story with them. So I really like the Fungus, and if you highlight over him, he's got a little chef hat on. So I call him Chef Risotto, because I was doing a shiny hunt for it, and it took fucking ages to appear. So long. And he's just so... He's a little baby. He's so cute. I think... Who made that? Was it Zebra? Yeah, Zebra Prawn did that one. The Tatsugiri, the Panic Tatsugiri was actually a bit goal that Auto picked out. So I've got sort of a thing in my channel where the first person who gets to the bit goal gets to pick the emote for that, goal, because, you paid all the money you put into the stream, do you know what I mean? So that's what Auto picks, and I think he's so panicked. Dead Riolu. Now that came about because I was shiny hunting for Riolu was it in a stream? I don't think I streamed it. I didn't know it had, what's the move it has that it takes itself out? Final Gambit. And it killed itself, and I was like, for fuck's sake. So it's kind of a bit of a joke in the channel that I always kill shiny Riolus. But joke's on them, because I got 2 shiny Riolus in 50 eggs, so bing bong, sorted.
Beast on, baby.
And then Cleffa with a knife is just... It's Cleffa with a knife. How can you be... It's Cleffa with a knife! Why has Cleffa got a knife? How does Cleffa hold a knife? She's got tiny little nubs as well. So, yeah. I love all these emotes. They're so cute. Look at the shrew. That's me on a daily basis. So, yeah. I got them commissioned by 2 people. Zebra Prawn did my most recent ones. And I also had... Sunny do my very first ones. Both fantastic artists, cannot recommend them enough. Super easy to work with, and if you have any changes to anything, more than happy to accommodate, and the pricing's really good, so yeah. I love all of them. I'm very blessed.
Yeah, those ones are really good ones. Very unique.
Yes, and although a lot of people sort of stick with a theme, and I was considering, get them all Morpeko or all Garchomp, but then I thought, why not just get them all as my babies? Love them all. Zerkatree.
Yeah.
I fucking love Zerkatree, me. He's cute.
Yeah, when I first started, I did theme of Obstagoon, but then as my years went on, I decided to integrate more the Pokemon that I like, or Pokemon themes that I like. So here is all of my Pokemon-themed emotes.
Let's have a look. See, the one that I recognise right away is the hype one. I recognise that as yours right away.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got Grimmsnarl one. That's sick.
No one ever uses it though.
I love that Lantern one. That I love that. That's
Yep.
brilliant.
I love Lantern too.
Oh, monkey.
Yep, Monkey.
Monkey. I personally resonate with the flex one because muscles.
Yeah, so
He's so good. Oh, you go to Shay for yours? Oh, and Sunny.
yeah, Shay made a few of my emotes. My regular Obstagoon, just regular old Obstagoon, that was a redraw of my very first emote, so I had Shay do that. The Giggle one is from Sunny. She just made that one. The High Dragon Band, that's also Shay. High is also Sunny. Lurk is also Sunny. My shiny luck emote is Regidrago because it was my very first on-screen shiny, so that's why it's Regidrago.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of an homage to him. Let's see, yeah, but Sunny did the Zoroark Pog, and then the Grimmsnarl and the GGs. And Chris Killens, she did my last three, which is my Pride Tomb, and my Alolan Vulpix Chill, and then my Monkey. Yeah. Thanks to actually using Annihilate, it's actually become my new favorite fighting type. So I knew I wanted to integrate that into the channel a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I love them.
Did you do the full odds?
Detailing them is crazy.
Yeah, Blood, I did do that one. I did do that hunt.
So which is your favorite one? If you had to pick one.
Oh, my Obstagoon Pierce Fusion Emo. It's still my favorite to this day.
Sick.
Obsta Pierce. Shay did that one. It's still my favorite. What about you? What's your favorite?
Out of yours?
Out of yours.
Out of mine. Ooh. That's tricky. I think I'm gonna have to go with Chef Risotto, my cute one, my fungus. He's so cute.
I see.
Look at him, he's just a little boy.
All right. Now, why don't we put ourselves in the hot seat and give the community some hot takes? So, do you have a Pokemon hot take?
I don't know if it's a hot take. It might be, but I don't know if it's one that everyone kind of has. You know, like a super basic one. Like I said before, I think Gen 1 is super overrated. It's super overrated. It's overdone. It's in everything. You know, it has the most amount of remakes. I don't know. I just think it's super overrated. But it is the very first game, so I understand why they do what they do. I think another one that everyone sort of shares, I think Charizard's overrated.
Yeah, even I agree Charizard's overrated.
It's just overdone and just like, yeah, he's cool and all, but he's like way overdone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's so much love, there's so much what's the word for it? What's the word I'm looking for? There's so much endorsement for Charizard that it's become like it's become like overrated to an extent.
Yeah, they're like, if they need to sell something, just chuck a Charizard on it and it'll sell. Or do an event, make another form of Charizard. It'll you know, no. My hot take, anime based on a manga.
Yeah. Here's my hot take. I actually kind of liked Sun and Moon Gen 7. I like the games.
Do you know what? Me too, because it was my very first game that I ever went to a midnight launch for. And I actually saved up myself for it. So I quite like Sun and Moon as well.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you know what? We're very similar, you and I. Kind of
Yeah.
sneaky.
As the old saying goes, it's a small world after all.
Drago made me dislike Charizard. I mean, fair. Yeah.
I guess to an extent. But yeah, Gen 7 wasn't terrible. I mean, yeah, it changed up the dynamic, but it wasn't that fucking terrible.
Yeah, and I think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon did very similar to what Black White 2 did. I think it did genuinely improve the game. Yeah, it was still easy, it held your hand, but I still think it was... That Necrozma fight, when I first did that Necrozma fight, I swear to God, I got so mad I couldn't do it. It was well hard. But now I can because I actually know shit.
Yeah, back in the day, it could have been harder for people that weren't prepared, or people that are game addicts, like my boy Ryan Akami that beat it in one turn. But well, I digress. All right, actually, now comes my actual favorite section of the show, which is shared experiences. So now I'm gonna pop up some clips of us doing our things, and we're going to do some cool. And we're gonna show everybody what we can do. So
Hell yeah.
this will look weird for a minute. Jeez. All right, now I'm gonna go live in here, so that way we can listen to him at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
So that way there's no delay.
No, that's fair. I tried to pick ones where I weren't swearing too much in them.
Oh wait, hold on, this won't work because your face got moved.
Ooh, no, that's fine. We don't need to see me. Oh god, there I am.
Yeah. So this is the first clip. I haven't watched any of these clips, so this is all new to me. So let me give myself some room.
Do I need to sort of say what this is, or?
So yeah, what exactly is this moment?
So we were doing the Ultra Sun randomizer Nuzlocke, and as a lot of people know, it didn't go too well. It took a long time to do. As you can see there, deaths 23 in just that one run, and I was on run 9. Nearly cried. This encounter pretty much just sums up every encounter in this game. Yeah, so
okay.
This is great.
We'll see.
Do I need to speak to one of you guys? Oh, okay, never mind. Please don't be the thing that kills me.
What the heck? Zygar complete.
Yep. I was just like, please don't be something that can kill a member of my team. I can't deal with the deaths anymore. And this came out. Do I need to speak to one of you guys?
So that pretty much summed up everything in a complete form Zygarde.
Yeah.
Like...
Luckily, it didn't kill anything on my team, and I did beat it.
That was just a big middle. There was just a big middle finger to your face.
Oh yeah, 100%, definitely. Yeah.
All right. What about this one? What is this one supposed to entail?
Astro loves this one. So this is a bit of a meme on the channel. Basically, there's a guy in my stream called Epic Swampert. As you can imagine, his favorite Pokemon is Swampert, and I had one on my team. And it was the MVP of my team. It was brilliant. Had it since I think I got it as a Mudkip. And I got into this fight, so confident, wasn't paying attention, and we're against a Ghastly.
Oh.
And it does Destiny Bond. And I did Mud Bomb, and obviously Mud Bomb can miss, and I was praying, and well, you know, it's a bit of a meme on thing from Astro specifically, that it just adds to the deaths of the Pokemon. Please miss. Oh god. This hurts.
Yikes. If it makes you feel any better, I was grinding in my X randomizer Nuzlocke.
Not plan that.
Oh god. I was doing an X randomizer Nuzlocke, and I was grinding in the frickin' I think I battled an Electric, and it Destiny bonded me because it was a randomized moveset, and I lost my Zweilous, which I was gonna use as a Hydreigon. Because Hydreigon is one of my favorite Pokemon.
It hurts, doesn't it? Like, to be taken down by Destiny Bond, it just hurts. It's like an extra punch in the gut.
Yeah, Destiny Bond definitely hurts. Oh, hey, hold on. We got a question from the chat. What's you all's worst Nuzlocke experience? Oh, definitely my fucking my stupid metronome lock.
Oh, interesting. Ooh,
I hated that run so bad. I went into the Elite Four with a full team with 2 lives each, and I left it with 2 Pokemon on 1 life each.
Ooh, okay, yeah, no, that is a middle finger.
And a good chunk of my deaths came from frickin' Memento, Lunar Dance, Explosion, all the self-killing moves.
Oh, yikes. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine was, I would say, similar because it was in the Elite Four as well. It was X randomizer Nuzlocke, and no, yeah, it was. And we got to the first Elite Four member, and I don't know if I just didn't randomize it properly, but throughout this run, every gym leader had like 5 of the same Pokemon, which is annoying. And I got to the first Elite Four member, and he had 5 Reshirams. Killed 4 of them, but the last one got me. And I had no stalling moves. I had nothing, and did it have like whatever Reshiram's like special move is. What is it?
Fusion Flare.
Fusion Flare. That's it. Fusion Flare, and it had like Outrage. It fucked me over. It bent me over and fucked me over. So yeah,
Good
that
Lord.
was pretty good.
So is this clip the accumulation of all the struggles you had to face in that run?
Mostly yes, but this is actually a very nice clip. This is a good one. This is a happy one. This is
Alright.
where we finally won.
All right.
I say
I'm
finally, it's
faster.
only 3
Come
runs.
on, Bee.
Felt like a million though. Little Bee, look at Bee go. That was
Finally! This was the most stressful Nuzlocke ever. And I'm faster.
This is
Come
the
on,
most
Bee.
stressful Nuzlocke ever.
yeah. I just it was good though. It was good.
People would think that because of all your chaos that went in the Ultra Sun randomizer Nuzlocke, you think that one was your worst run, but nope.
Oh god, what's this one? Let's have a look.
Yeah, this clip comes from my Ultra Sun randomizer Nuzlocke, and all I'm gonna say is this is basically karma coming back from the metronome lock to the current day.
Right.
So you'll in this scene I'm gonna be like, going crazy for a minute, but that's because it's funny to me. It's funny to me. So here you guys go. Let's see, which one is it? Of course it's the attack form. Of course it's the attack form. Yes! Yes! Finally! That move comes in my favor! Finally! Oh my god! Thank you, Jesus! Woo!
Brilliant.
For those that don't know, I have a very, very bad relationship with Memento. I hate that move so much, and the fact that I was actually so scared of that Deoxys. Like, I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to lose a teammate, and all of a sudden it mementoed itself, and I just started bawling, laughing because I was so.
See, you do your Nuzlocks properly as well because you have a level cap. I don't have a level cap in mine because I always get like fucked over. So
I mean, I kind of do half and half of regular Nuzlocks with hardcore Nuzlocke rules. So so I'm not. So I hate myself, but I don't completely despise myself. So
yeah, fair enough.
this came from a run that Ryo Nirakami designed, and I was actually just losing my head for a minute because this is Norman's gym fight, and as you can see, there's a little Zigzagoon as his frontmon. And in case you forget, at the beginning of every single Gen 3 game, Norman gives Wally a Zigzagoon to fight his Ralts.
Right.
So I just found it extremely comedic that it happened. But that's not what this one's about. It's about what it does is what the clip's for. So here you go. Okay, that is way too. That's like a 1 in a million chance right there. What the fuck? Someone get that clip. Someone get that. How the fuck does that happen? It's a transforming Zigzagoon! And it turned into my Suicune. So, in this run, that Suicune was actually a fairy dragon type with... What did it have in its move pool? It had frickin' Dragon Breath, Fairy Wind, Dragon Rage, and Toxic Spikes.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I was petrified because of that Dragon Rage. I was like, oh crap, I gotta kill this thing now. But I had to swap out because obviously I couldn't hit it. Well, actually I could hit it with Fairy Wind, but I actually don't remember how I killed that thing, but I digress.
Damn. Yeah, no. Because like you said earlier that you do Nuzlots with randomized movesets, don't you? And do you do type-ins as well?
Only for this one. Only for this one.
So I could not keep up with type-ins. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it either, but I somehow managed in this run. That's because he kind of put it on baby settings for me.
Crocodile. I love Sandile's so cute.
Yeah, this is my...
Crocodile.
Oh man, I love that. But yeah, this clip... This clip comes from my wide Dark Lock, and as you can see, I'm my alter ego, the Dark King Zeo. And this isn't like an epic moment, it's more of a I'm disgusted and I remained in character moment.
Right, okay.
Also, I do apologize if the accent that this guy has, if it offends you, because it's like a mixture of like Australian, Scottish, English, and like whatever the hell it's supposed to be. So I do apologize that the accent offends you.
It's all right.
She wrote. Oh my god, no! To add context, I'm completely disgusted by Lickitung.
Understandable.
No! I can't!
Oh god, to be faced by a horde of them as well.
God. I can't! Ew! I can't! Ew! Oh god, I can't! Oh my god, it's so gross! Oh my god, that's disgusting! I'm still surprised I remained in character. Oh my god! Oh god!
It's just how fast they're all going as well.
Yeah. And you all wonder why I hate Lickitung so much. That's why.
Well, I'm scarred for life now with that.
Just wait. Yes, that was so much worse sped up. Oh my god, there it is again! She wrote. Yeah, it came back to wish me goodbye.
Oh god, right. Well, my nightmares are sorted for tonight. Brilliant.
Yeah. Even I said it was worse in speed up, so it's like, oh my god, like what did I? God, it was so bad. I hated it so much. But on top of that, so you said earlier that you kind of gave us a little bit of intel behind meeting Patters and Game Boy Luke. But do you have any other good memorable Pokemon stories you like to share with us?
Ooh. There's just so many. Like, when I was in uni, and I remember playing X and Y, and just something as daft as just literally wonder trading and getting. They were quite clearly, scammed shinies on Wonder Trade. But even seeing it come through, like, oh my god, this is amazing, Pokemon, woo! And then going out buying my first game at a midnight launch, that was amazing. I really loved that. Doing, I think, probably my first stream, actually, because my very first stream was shiny hunting. I shiny hunted a Combi, and I did actually manage to get it in that stream, and that was really cool. Like, people came out, and I thought, wow, these completely strangers on the internet, like, coming and supporting me. It was just amazing. I loved that. And then meeting so many different people through Pokemon. We all have this shared love for the same game, and I've met so many people, and had so many different experiences. Like saying this year I went to the European Championships. I'd always wanted to go to that, but I never had, whether it was the money, people I knew, I never had the facilities to do it, and I was able to go and do that. That was amazing. Again, you know, like meeting partners and Game Boy Loot there, hanging out with actual friends that I made on stream. It was just, you can't quite put into words. It was unbelievable. So yeah, I've everything I owe to Pokemon, really. Getting back into it at university. Crazy shit.
Yeah, I feel the same way. If I grew out of Pokemon, I don't know where I'd be right now, but I'd probably be a lot less happy than I am, because there's a lot of people that I've met through Pokemon that I love and cherish to this day.
Yeah. It's like Pokemon Go. Me and my dad plays it. He's not into Pokemon at all, but he plays Pokemon Go. And every year we go out for Go Fest and like the safari stuff, community days, and we'll go out and we'll go on like a 20-mile walk, just talk loads of shit and just have like literally 8 hours just hanging out with my dad, and it's amazing. I was never able to do that when I was at uni. When I came home I could do that, and every year we sort of say, oh, we've got to add an extra mile onto it, we've got to beat the record for last year, we've got to catch more shinies this year. And that's, I'm very grateful I'm able to do that, especially with my dad. You know, it's one of my favorite days that I look forward to. Yeah, it's mint, isn't it? It's just this little game that was made in Japan 28 years ago. It just connects everyone, doesn't it? It's crazy. It's just mad.
It does.
Just wild. And I've met so many people from different countries, you know, such as yourself. I know people in Australia, all over Europe, obviously England, you know, Canada, people in Japan. It's just fucking wild. It's crazy.
I don't believe I've met a single person yet from Japan, but I have met people that have been to Japan, and I'm you know, super uber jealous because I want to go to Japan one day. If there are two places I want to visit on my bucket list, it's definitely Japan and Italy. Two places I definitely would love to go to.
I'm really sorry. I might be going to Japan next year.
Oh,
I know.
I'm jealous.
But it's the main intention to go and train karate over there. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so excited. So yeah, going to my karate club to train, and I'm going to buy so much shit. I'm going to buy so much shit. Unbelievable. I'm going to eat so much food as well. Fucking love food, me.
Oh, the food. The food is definitely a mainstay for going to Japan.
Oh yeah. Even just, I want to go to one of the 7-Elevens so bad.
You want to go to a 7-Eleven in Japan?
Yeah. Have you seen the stuff they have in there? It's insane. But obviously, you know, the authentic ramen and obviously that as well.
Yeah, that as well. So let me ring your ear about this. As a Nuzlocker, have you ever done a Soul Link before?
No, but I'm fairly sure I've been invited to one.
Oh,
but
really?
I couldn't do it because of the time distance. I think, who invited me? I don't think I could do it because he was in Australia and the time difference was too much, so we couldn't line up a day to do it properly.
I see. Well, I was actually supposed to do a Soul Link with a friend before, you know, I went on hiatus, but I've yet to contact him since regarding said Nuzlocke. But
Yeah.
But hey, if I know our time difference is 5 hours, but if we can make it work, I'd love to see us do a Soul Link one time.
I think that. Are you willing? Right, I'm putting this out there because I put it out to anyone that wants to do any joint work with me. Are you prepared to have basically all your team die? You've seen my Nuzlocks, right? You saw the numbers.
Well, I think if we do make the settings right, it isn't going to be too much hell.
Okay, no, that's fair. No, I would definitely be down for that. I'd say we'll discuss it like off stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 5 hours is much more doable than like 12 hours. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but right now I'm just kind of sticking to baby stuff until I feel comfortable to go back to streaming to the same capacity I was before I went on hiatus.
Totally,
But
no worries.
But yeah, actually, because we're still on the topic of Nuzlocks, what is one of your favorite Nuzlocke memories that you can think of? You know, aside from not including winning said Nuzlocke, what's one moment from a Nuzlocke that was like that's just so memorable or funny or whatever else in between?
Oh, do you know what? Apart from the Swampert stuff, I'd probably go with the first gym in I did Alpha Sapphire. So in the first gym, obviously did all the trainers, got to the leader and was like, right, we got this. We got a diverse team. We're smashing this out. Easy peasy. No, he had Golett, as you know, ghost ground, so couldn't use normal type moves. And it had Sap Sipper, so couldn't use my grass type moves either. And guess what? They were the only 2 type moves I had, so I was soft locked. I was like, oh, this is brilliant. Great. And then we had a very similar thing in Ultra Sun. The very first trainer I had to avoid because I think he only had like a Ghastly summon and I only had something with normal moves. Even if I chose, because one of my mods, Dadson, who made it, he made it so that all the starters were Abra, because that's his favourite Pokemon, and it's alright. And he only gave Abra Tackle. So I was like, oh, they're fucking brilliant. So I had to avoid it every single time. But do you know what? I ran into him every single time. So yeah,
well, 2 memories I could think of from a run. Anyway, so one thing I can remember is I was doing a white 2 randomizer Nuzlocke, and I had a Swampert on the team, like you. So I was like, so I was passing through the village passage, and I was like, the first trainer gets one of the bridges. Like, as long as like this I was facing an Azelf, and which has a really high attack stat, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna bring in Swampert, which is only weak to grass. If this thing doesn't have a high power grass move, we're good. And I didn't know this until I did this run. Horn Leech is a Gen 5 move, and that freaking Azelf used Horn Leech on my Swampert and killed it.
So we both had tragedy with Swamperts.
Same with Blood. Same with Ryan Murakami. There's a war story for Swampert with him.
Why Swampert? Why, by the grace of Arceus, is Swampert the chosen one?
I don't know. I don't know. Two the coolest cats I know love Swampert. But anyway, there was also another one. I just had it, but then I forgot. What was it? Oh yeah, wait. I found in that same run. I also found a full-on shiny Silcoon before the league.
Nice. Silcoon shiny is nice as well. Quite like Silcoon.
Give consent that you tell about my Swampert. All right, I'll tell you this Swampert story. So, my boy Ryu, he loves to do like fully complete randomized Nuzlocks to torture himself. But
of course.
So he was doing one, and I believe in Ultra Moon, and the first Kahuna he fought was of course Hala, and the first Pokemon he brought out was a Swampert. So when I said he really randomizes it, he randomizes everything from stats, types, moves, everything. So turns out the Swampert that he faced O-coded his entire team. Come to find out, its base attack stat was 900.
Oh my god.
And on top of that, it had huge power.
Oh no, it didn't!
And it had the move Acrobatics and a Flying Gem.
No!
It knocked out his entire team with Acrobatics.
Oh my god, what the fuck? You can't.
This is the shit you can't make up.
That is fantastic. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. That's insane. Like, right, first of all, hats off to randomizing everything. I can't deal with everything. Fuck. Well, okay, you win. You win.
Could even be worse if no item. It was the flying gem was used up, so acrobatics had double power
Fuck.
after it was used up.
So obviously huge power doubles your attack, doesn't it? So
Huge power, yeah. Huge power doubles the attack.
So what's that? That's 1800 attack then.
Yep, a base 1800 attack.
Obviously, you've got acrobatics, which is I don't know how you calculate this out.
Oh yeah, I also forgot. It was a dark flying type, so it had stab. From...
So that makes it 1.5 times more powerful. And then you use the gem, which would make that powerful. And then, like you said, use the item.
Every acrobatics afterward was 110 base power.
Fucking hell! So that's like nearly 2,000 power.
Yeah, basically he had no chance of winning that battle.
Nah, you were fucked from the start. Oh my god, I am so sorry. 07, mate. 07.
Yeah, 07's in the chat.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Well,
So
I hope I never come across that in my runs ever.
Yeah, me neither. So this is normally the section of the show which we talk about Pokemon news, but the fact of the matter is Pokemon news is drier than the Sahara Desert right now. So we can just go by and skip this topic. So now comes the last segment of the show where I like to give the guests the opportunity to either spill some beans or give us some input on some of their future projects they have coming up, or just share what they hope to achieve in the years to come. So what do you got going on?
So at the moment we were doing some shiny hunting because Dragon Tamer Tom sent us a bingo board. But I am quite heavily losing that, so I just kind of thought that now I'm gonna kind of slow that down, sack it off type thing. And then I discovered Cobblemon. Fucking love Cobblemon. How addictive is that? It's Minecraft and Pokemon. Stunning. Love that. I say I would like to play Black White 2. Get some experience with that. Yep, Astro. I want to play Fusion because I think that would be really fun. I don't know if I'd Nuzlocke that or just sort of go through it. I do also have things that I should really be carrying on that I started last year. Like I've got a Pokemon randomizer for Colosseum, but I'm up to where you do the 100 battles, so I need to do that at some point. Maybe, don't know. What else have I got on the plans? I've got another game that I want to do, but I can't remember what it is. I need to randomize Nuzlocke another game. Maybe like Diamond and Pearl. Ooh. Yeah, because that'd be hard. And then my goals. I've got a goal at the moment on my channel for 850 followers. I think I'm like, I don't even know how many off I'm on that. It's not much. It might be like 5 followers.
If there are 5 people in this chat who are not following DragonsRageAlexx. Sorry, you said him for like 2 seconds and my brain got crosswired.
Nah, you're all good.
If there are 5 people in this chat who are not following DragonsRageAlexx, please drop her a follow.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. My goal, I think for next year, I'd probably say maybe like the middle of next year, is to get to 1,000 followers, and then as an incentive for that, I'd like to do like a 24-hour stream. I think that'd be really cool. Last time I attempted a 24-hour stream, I got to 17 hours and then I crashed really bad.
Oh yeah,
they're tough. They're really hard. I didn't plan it properly, to be fair. I did it at a really awkward time. And then I think that's about everything so far. Got some games going. I'm gonna hopefully go to the next European Championships in February in London. I'd like to cosplay for that, and that'd be cool. Yeah.
The only cosplay I can pull off is Neo from The Matrix.
That is cool as fuck, though. That's really cool. The cosplay I want to do for EUIC is it B or Bay? I think it's B, the fighting gym leader.
It's B.
B. I think it's quite fitting. So I'd like to do that. That'd be sick.
I think you can pull it off.
Thank you. and I want to buy more Pokemon merch because I'm crazy. More Pekos in my life, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so in terms of me, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and just keep having fun with what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep going on with my least favorite hunts for pokeNERDS Inc. I'm gonna continue playing Hades on stream. I want to get back, so I got two things swirling in my head, but I don't know when I'm gonna pull the trigger on them. So I want to restart my Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, because I got to a point in it before I, went on hiatus, and I do not remember where I am or what happened prior, so I need to, just restart from scratch on that. And, honestly, I really want to dive back into Infinite Fusions and do a run in it, but only use Dark-type fusions. So, those are the two things I got swirling in my head right now. I know I need to get back. I know I need to finish the Omega Ruby Darklock, which I will finish. I will try to finish that before the end of the year. I just need to find the time to do it, or find the right time to do it. Because I only need to do one thing. Yes, Blood. Yes, Ryu. I will be talking to you about the Infinite Fusions if I decide to do that, because I don't know where the game is.
Yeah, I haven't got a clue where to download it from.
There's a Discord server for it.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Hey, Blood, could you post the Discord server for Infinite Fusions in the chat so Dragon can add herself to it?
Thank you.
But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Excellent. Sounds good. I like that. I like the idea of the dark type fusions as well. Bet you could get some good ones out of that.
Yeah, I don't doubt that for a minute. But now comes the last decision of the show. As the guest, you have the power. Where are we raiding into today?
Ooh, excellent question. I've got a few people live. Let's have a look.
It doesn't matter who it is. You have the power. Who do you want to raid into today?
You know what? Let's head over to... I've got two people in mind.
Before it's passed, there's the Infinite Fusions Discord link.
Sorry, bear with me 2 seconds. Let me just... Right, I've got that link there. Thank you so much for posting that. I really do. Oh, that's a sick picture. I love that. That's the type of artwork I love. The pixels. That is mint.
Uh-huh. All right.
Join. Let's head over to, if you wouldn't mind, let's go over to Whimsy. That's okay.
Post their name in the chat so I can copy and paste.
Oh, yeah. Is it ZS or SZ? Whimsy.
Oh, I think I know Whimsy.
Oh, where did you go? There you are.
They're doing a jumbo score bunny hunt.
Hell yeah, that sounds like her. She's the crazy low-tad lady.
She's the crazy low-tad lady?
Yeah. Crazy low-tad lady, and she also really likes Inosuke from Demon Slayer, so we bond over that as well.
Okay. Alright, I just need to do a few more things real quick. Alright, so if you are subbed to the Poké Network, which I do believe my only sub point is not here right now, you can use this raid message, but I believe for the rest of you, if you're not subbed to my channel, you can use this raid message right here. Pikachu Cups.
Woo! Oh, sugar, it's bloody copied 2 messages.
Alright. So before I start the raid, I want to thank DragonsRageAlexx again. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to sit down with me and let me pick your brain on what makes you a pokeNerd, and also for just being interested in being a part of the show.
No, thank you so much, as I say, for reaching out. Like I said to you before we started the call, well, the stream even, I genuinely fangirled a little bit when you reached out and was like, hey, do you want a collab like for this stream. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I do. So thank you everyone for having me here and being so nice. I love you all, and you're all so amazing. Hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world.
Is that your normal outro?
A little bit, yeah.
All right. All right. Well, the raid's officially starting, so if you guys wouldn't mind hopping in, we can go raid into Whimsy. But yeah, what is your is that pretty much your normal outro that you just did?
Yeah, definitely the enjoy your rest of the day wherever you are in the world, because everywhere's different. Like for me, well dark outside.
Yeah, but for me, I always say I want to thank y'all again for choosing the back alley. It's your place to hang out. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Till next time, you nerds.
Nerds.
Yeah, but as per tradition, to honor the true Turbo, I always like to say, stay safe, stay rockin', stay true to yourself. I'll see you guys later in the Twitchverse, and I'll hope to see you guys again for the next podcast. And until then, from all of us at pokeNERDS Inc., we say goodbye, take care, see you next time, bye.
See ya.